Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Hey, Can I Ask You a Questions? I'm your guest today, Shawn Blevins, and our host, Mike Schoonover, is... Where? Oh, there he is.
Right here.
Hi, Mike.
Thank you. Thanks for being on the show today.
No problem.
All right. Well, let's jump right in.
Perfect.
Shawn, tell me, what is your job title?
My job title is the Agent Services Director, and I'm also our KW Tech Ambassador.
Okay. So a lot of words.
Lots of words.
All right. Fits on your business card?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. What does that mean that you do? What do you do here?
So I help all of our agents with basically whatever they need. So a lot of times people have issues with the technology, or they forget how to do something because time might lapse between deals. So I'm there to answer their questions, help them remember all of the tools that we have, because we have so many, and how those tools can help them in their day-to-day business.
Okay. So there is a perception, at least it's my perception, that you're just there for new agents and new agent onboarding, but that's not true, it doesn't sound like.
Well, I help people that are getting licensed. So I help Misty grow our office with brand new agents.
Okay.
So I spend a lot of time with brand new agents, getting them onboarded into the system, what classes they should attend, who their mentor should be. But I also spend a lot of time with our existing agents, just trying to help them with new ideas on how to increase their business.
Okay. So you really are a person for the agents, whether
Yes.
you're brand new or you're experienced. Agents can come to you and you're there to assist them.
Yes, anyone, anytime.
All right. So let's focus on new agents for a moment. We've brought in a lot of new agents this year, the last 2 years, right?
Yep.
So what is the key to really early success for a new agent? What would help them kind of jump off?
So to make sure that the brand new agents are successful, or even agents that are transferring into our company, is to make sure that they take advantage of all of the training classes we have to offer.
Okay.
So we have training classes on our technology, and we have training classes on lead generation and growing your database and using your mobile apps and websites to capture business. So looking at the training calendar, I always sit down with all of the agents and get out the highlighter, old-fashioned way, and I'll just highlight their first month or two with us. And then I make sure that our new agents get hooked up with you, who is our mentorship ambassador, or whatever we want to call ourselves, and make sure that they get hooked up with people that they can go on shadow appointments with and help hold them accountable.
Okay. So the training is there. The training that a new agent needs, they're going to get it from Keller Williams.
Absolutely.
And you're highlighting specifically for them the classes they really should take.
Yep.
And then what happens next?
So sometimes agents come and they have the hours in their day to dig in. And just they come to every single class, and sometimes agents work another full-time or part-time job, and they might not have that time to come to classes. So we've been working on videotaping some of our core classes that are in the Market Center, and we are developing a YouTube channel to help alleviate some of the missing of the classes, to help people that are, what we call dual careerists, be able to take advantage of the classes.
So is it fair to say everything that a new agent needs to succeed is there, it's handed to them?
Yes.
They really just have to grab a hold of that and take advantage of it.
And I mean, we have so many great mentors in our company. We have agents in our company that, they'll give of their time to help another agent be successful. And I attribute that to our culture because someone was there for them. I mean, there are a lot of great agents in our office. I mean, you help, make those appointments with everyone.
Mhm.
And I'm just really grateful because I'm only one person,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not in the field as much as you all are.
Mhm.
So I'm grateful that we have a mentorship program
Yeah.
for agents to go.
So new agents.
shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So new agents, the training is there, the opportunities are there. You've got to seize that, and there's people here willing to help you do that. Fair
absolutely.
enough. Okay. So let's talk about an experienced agent. What do you see in working with experienced agents as a key area of focus that they either miss or they really could put more attention to?
So existing agents, I think a lot of times our business is so busy, right, that we forget to get back to the basics.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we forget about our database program, and we forget that we have a mobile app, and we forget that we have an agent branded website, and we forget to share those things on Facebook or in your marketing materials. So I think if, people can take a little bit of time out of their day
Mm-hmm.
and maybe say, this month I want to go to database class, and next month I want to go check out the website class.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people would be surprised on how things have developed over the years and how many more tools there are.
Yeah, yeah. You talked about it is a busy business.
It is.
And so as an agent, a lot of times myself and other agents I talk to, we get the blinders on
Mm-hmm.
where we just run so hard
I see it all the time.
working in the business, we forget to work on the business. So what I hear, you're seeing that same thing from a higher level view,
Mm-hmm.
that agents really need to dedicate time to working on their business as much as they're working in it.
Right, and I mean, I think if we were all more purposeful,
Mhm.
even myself, with time blocking our calendars to make sure we are working on ourselves and working on our businesses,
Mhm.
we wouldn't experience any kind of fluctuation in our business. It
We
would
could
be
avoid the roller coaster.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And it can be as simple as time blocking for the important aspects.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that it's difficult, and it's something that I actively work on every single day,
Mhm.
making sure that I stick to my time block, and, I have a lot of distractions during the day, which are welcome because that's why I'm here. But, I also have certain things that I have to do at certain times of the day.
Right.
So just making sure that you keep focused on that one thing you're supposed to do every day.
Mm-hmm.
Lead generate, and always feed your database.
Yeah. Okay. So you also mentioned that you are the tech ambassador.
I am.
And so what piece of technology are you most excited about, or you see that really could be most effective for agents?
Well, I know that Keller Williams International, they are investing billions of dollars into creating all brand new technology for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's being built by our agents. So agents from across the world have a say in what's being built and how it's going to be built, right down to where the buttons are and how they interact
Mm-hmm.
with the agent. So I'm super excited about everything that's coming down the line. When we were at Family Reunion, I saw some really great demos for our new database system
Mm-hmm.
and how it all works together very fluently with our emails, our database, our calendars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited,
Yeah.
and it's all going to be cloud-based.
Okay.
So
it's
we have the brightest and best in the business helping to develop this because I've been in this business for like 24 years, and I've seen a lot of different programs,
Mm-hmm.
and none of them do everything that we need them to do.
Right.
So what have we done all these years? We try to piecemeal all of these really great products together and try to make them work,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't.
Yeah.
So I think Keller Williams is just building something beautiful for us from the ground up,
Mhm.
and I'm excited to see
Yeah.
what it looks like at Mega.
Artificial intelligence, all kinds of
All
stuff
of
coming
it.
down the pipeline.
If I have to do a plug, if you haven't downloaded your Kelly app, it's Kelle. You need to make sure you do that today. It's a
Mhm.
great program.
And talk about that for a second. What will the Kelly app, what is it being designed to do to help agents?
The Kelly app is going to grow into being our personal assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to work with our new platform. Right now, they say she's like a 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So just like Siri and, my brain just went blank, Alexa,
Right.
they had to have people building that.
Mm-hmm.
Asking the questions, building answers for the questions. So for right now, we have all of those programmers at International building the questions for us.
Yeah.
Right? So the more questions we ask her, we might not get the right answer right now, but the more we ask, the better it's going to be.
Yeah.
So what I use Kelly for right now is basically a phone book, right? So most of the time I have everybody's phone numbers in my phone. And Joan does a great job of keeping our office roster up to date in the Google Drive, but sometimes we can't find people we need.
Yeah.
So I use Kelly a lot, and I'll just use the microphone and say, find Mike Schoonover. And then up pops your face
Right.
and all your contact info.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So if you want to be on the cutting edge of technology, the Kelly app right now is a glorified phone book.
Yep.
But
For right now.
month by month, it's going to be evolving into a personal assistant,
Yes.
much like a Siri would, and then ultimately it's going to integrate with all the new technology that we have coming.
Yep. So you can also ask her to check your CGI goals.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have your CGI calculator set up, which if you don't, you can come see me, it will keep track of how many listing appointments you need to do a month, how many closings you need to do a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can use Kelly to even say, hey, Kelly, track my CGI goals.
Yeah.
So that's working beautifully right now. In the future, you're going to be able to ask her anything.
Yeah.
You know, find a video on listing presentations on KW Connect, and she'll pull up everything that there is
Yeah.
to offer.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah. So, Shawn, this can be a tough business. You talked about the roller coaster that agents go through.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you could tell an agent who's struggling to make the business work for them, what kind of advice, or what would you say to an agent who is struggling in the business?
I think a lot of times our fear gets the best of us.
Mm-hmm.
And like in bold, they call it your drunk monkey. We'll say that you can't do it
Mm-hmm.
when really you can.
Yeah.
You just have to have the right people behind you to push you through it.
Mm-hmm.
So the best advice I would give someone that's struggling right now is to come and see really anyone on staff. Misty and I are always going to be there
Mm-hmm.
to help coach people through the hard times.
Yeah.
Or through those times that they're growing and they're scared to make that next step.
Mm-hmm.
So hiring an admin or hiring a buyer's agent, or, you know, just those things that, I mean, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big step. It's a big
Right.
deal because you're responsible for someone else's wealth and future. And
Yeah.
but we're always here to help people.
Yeah.
Always.
That's an interesting point. So the question I asked was more reflective of someone who's struggling in a negative way, but you're also saying we struggle with success too, right? We get to a tipping point.
Oh yeah.
And so your advice is if there's someone out, whatever your struggle is,
Mm-hmm.
you, Misty, other people on staff have an open door. People can come and ask for help if needed.
Oh my gosh, yes. We always have an open door policy. I mean, and if my door is closed, that's because I'm in helping somebody else.
Yeah.
Either on the phone or on a one-to-one appointment. But we are always open to taking appointments.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can't coach someone through something, I'm going to give them to Misty. And if Misty hits a ceiling, we're going to make sure that they get hooked up with a great MAPS coach.
Right.
Because we always learn from above us.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always options.
Right. And that's a unique opportunity that Keller Williams offers
Yes.
that you don't see everywhere else. If you can't get help locally on the ground, there's always someone in the company ready and willing to help you.
Right. Even the biggest agents in our market area, inside our office and outside of our office, there's always someone bigger than them.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So I see you brought a book. Tell me, what is a book that you've read recently that has impacted you, and why did it impact you?
So I actually have a couple. I've been trying to make reading my thing lately. Personal development all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't help others if you don't help yourself. So recently, Misty, Joan, and I went to Fierce Conversations with Linda McKissick,
Mm-hmm.
and that was outstanding. And I read the book, and I was just like, this makes sense
Yeah.
in so many aspects of my life.
So tell me about that. What's a key takeaway that helped you that might help someone else?
Well, I mean, you can either choose to cope with the things that you struggle with,
Mm-hmm.
or you can not necessarily confront them, but you can take care of them head on.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to be scared of having conversations when you know how to structure them properly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, and we talked about a little bit about the, well, one thing they talk about in the book is, like you said, you can jam those problems down on the inside.
It's not going to hurt anyone except you.
Right. Or you can bring them out in the open.
Right.
And if I remember correctly, the book actually gives you a model for how to do that so you can help eliminate some of the fear
Yes.
of talking about it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's all about thinking the whole conversation through
Mm-hmm.
before you actually have the conversation,
Yeah.
which was super helpful for me.
Yeah. Okay.
And just questions that you can ask
Yeah.
for more clarity.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
And
good
other
stuff.
books?
I am currently reading Aspire by Stephen Covey, and it's all about the power of words and how they affect how people perceive you or vice versa, and how you can influence people with your words.
Yeah.
So my favorite thing, I'm a highlighter. In the very beginning of the book, it says, used correctly and positively, words are the first building blocks for success and inner peace. They provide the vision and focus that show the way to growth and contribution. Used incorrectly and negatively, they are capable of undermining even the best of intentions.
Powerful stuff.
Powerful stuff.
Yeah.
So I just started this one, but it's already really good.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate your words today. Thank you for
Mr.
being
Mike.
on the show.
Thank you.
That concludes this episode of Hey, Can I Ask You a Question? So stay tuned for more.